The invitation arrived on a rainy evening. It was a simple golden card with elegant writing. "You are invited to dine with the king." No one knew who had sent it. No address. No instructions. Just a date and a time. Curious and excited, a young man named Daniel decided to attend. On the appointed day, he followed a winding road that led to a magnificent palace standing atop a hill. Its towers touched the clouds, and its gates shone like polished gold. As Daniel approached, he noticed something strange. Hundreds of people stood outside the palace gates. Some were richly dressed, while others wore worn-out clothes. Yet every one of them held the same golden invitation. The gates opened, and a royal servant welcomed them inside. The dining hall was unlike anything Daniel had ever seen. A long table stretched from one end of the hall to the other, covered with delicious food and sparkling drinks. At the head of the table sat the king. Daniel expected to see a proud ruler surrounded by guards and luxury. Instead, the king wore a warm smile and greeted each guest by name. "Welcome, Daniel," the king said. Daniel was shocked. He had never met the king before. As the evening progressed, the guests laughed, shared stories, and enjoyed the feast. Yet Daniel noticed something remarkable. The king spent more time listening than speaking. He listened to the dreams of the hopeful, the struggles of the weary, and the regrets of those carrying heavy burdens. When the meal ended, the king stood and addressed the room. "My invitation was never about the food," he said. "It was about fellowship. Many people desire the blessings of the palace, but few desire the presence of the king. Tonight, you chose to come." The hall fell silent. Then the king continued, "The doors of this palace remain open. Whenever life becomes difficult, whenever you feel lost or forgotten, remember that there is always a seat waiting for you at my table." Tears filled Daniel's eyes. He realized that the greatest gift of the evening was not the feast, the palace, or the riches around him. It was being welcomed, known, and loved by the king. As he left the palace that night, the rain had stopped. The sky was clear, and the stars seemed brighter than ever. Clutching the golden invitation in his hand, Daniel smiled. For he knew that he had not merely dined with the king. He had found a home in the presence of one